Hi, class. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's going into a good weekend. Um, Reaching out with two items today. One is some good news. We were finally able to negotiate a long strand of conversations between Headspace and UVA's procurement department to purchase for all of you a subscription to Headspace. For those of you who aren't familiar with Headspace, it's an app that provides literally hundreds of mindfulness activities and mindfulness based meditations. It's a really wonderful set of programs, and with everything that you all are going through, that we all are going through together, I wanted you to be able to have something that's an extension of the mindfulness portions of this class that you can use every day if you want to, that will give you some structure for exploring the whole idea of mindfulness. And my goodness, do I ever hope that you're interested, given some of the really powerful scientific outcomes, positive, emotional, physical outcomes that are associated with mindfulness based practices. So it's yours. If you are interested, please use the link in the email that in which you found this video to sign up. It's prepaid. It's from the teaching team and Batten for you, and I really hope you enjoy it and engage in it. Um, if you don't think you'll use it, don't sign up. Save that subscription for another student. Um, but if you do think you would use it, by all means, dive in. I think a good place to start is on a set of meditations called the Basics. And it'll give you a 10-minute meditation to work through. There's 10 of them just to start your kind of introduction to mindfulness. There's a plethora of other topics you can just play with and poke around on the app. Second, just want to make sure everyone's ready for Monday. Part of what we're going to do in Monday's class is talk about Rachel Carson. And as I've been saying for a couple of weeks now, make sure you're ready to discuss Rachel Carson. Complete the readings. And I'm also sending you some questions, again, in the email that you just received from me, to be ready to answer. The format for discussing Rachel Carson Monday will be that you will all get into small groups of probably 5 people for about 10 minutes to discuss the questions in the email. Then we'll bring you back together, and I'll call on different breakout rooms for you to put your hand up. I'll be able to see who was in each breakout room, and then I will call on one person from the breakout rooms that we call on to share their responses to the questions. So anybody in class could get called on, and your job is to know the readings well enough to give a thoughtful answer to the questions in the email. I don't want anybody to be taken off guard by the format Monday. Just be ready. It's a great biography. Rachel Carson is a hugely important figure in the history of our country, especially in the environmental movement. She was an agitant. She was a change agent. She was an extreme introvert. She was a woman in the 40s and 50s when women didn't have a voice yet in the public discourse, and she found her voice anyway. There's so much to learn from in her leadership, in her unique style of leadership, and in the amazing number of obstacles that she overcame in her life to make a difference in our society. So enjoy, have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing everybody on Monday.